Welcome everybody, let's start the show. Hey, good to be back. What's happening, everyone? All right, just before the market open, let's see what's happening. D-Pain, hello, welcome back for some more. All right, good to see you. Okay, what happened since the London session? As we talked about the zone here, this 15-minute supply zone, we went back into it just as we indicated so. Okay, this is not important anymore. Victor, hey, good to see you. Welcome. And so, hold on. I do have to check on. I have to change the banner. On the MyFundedFutures promo. Okay, I'm gonna change that. So anyway, I think we're going higher here. Just a second. Actually, this one is not even good. Anyway, this will do now. Abundance Protocol, welcome. London session was good. We had a nice trade, a beautiful short trade that we took from up there. And to be honest, now I'm looking for continuation higher. Maybe to take out that zone on the upside. So as possible buy side liquidity, but let's just wait for it. Market is about to open in 30 seconds. How far is that? 60 points. Well, for NQ, it's possible. For NQ, anything is possible. You know. So let's just wait and see. Few seconds to go until the open. Good morning, Larry. Hey. And here we go. Market is open for business. All right. So, as I said, I'd like to see a push higher. This was actually an AM session. Oh, look at that. The push is already in the move. I mean, wow. Wow, are we really going up there to 122? Is this really happening? Is this really something that we're looking into right now? I guess it is. That is up there at 120-ish. So the midpoint of the zone so far rejected. Price, we have a higher level at at 123. Yeah, 123. So I think it should take that out. I guess we shall see, right? So 123.25 on the micro. We'll see how it goes. And what else do we have? That's it. If it wants to pull back into this area, then obviously we can go down below the 100, just like right now. Repricing some of these levels in the cards. Jonathan, hello. I don't know. I think NQ is just going up even when there's a war. Yeah, exactly how you say it. Nothing is stopping NQ nowadays. It's really hard to predict what NQ is really looking for here. But anyway. Yeah, the only level I see is that 15-minute order block high at 123. If not, then obviously we do have some downside as well. We just repricing this fair value gap at the open. It could be a sweep on the downside. Let's wait and see. So far not. Do we have some news, by the way? We had core retail sales. That wasn't really positive. I can see that, right? But nothing. I mean, we have FOMC today, right? What do we have? Oh, that's tomorrow. Sorry, that's tomorrow. All right. Nothing special so far. Maverick, could you help understand how switching contracts versus take profit trader? I used to trade with Top Step X happening automatically. Well, they should be switching automatically. I'm not sure which platform are you using. It depends on the platform, I guess, partially. Like I use Quantower and I just using MNQU with the letter U. That's the September contract. So I just search for it manually and I opened up the chart manually and that's where I'm putting on the trades in Quantower. Maybe you can do it on TradeAway as well. And I guess it's almost the same in NinjaTrader. You just have to search for the symbol NQ or MNQU. The M was the July and U is September, I guess. Yeah. TradeAway, no account. Okay, so with TradeAway it's the same. You just have to search for the symbol. That's it, basically. You can type in, I think you can type in the symbol list the name like MNQU and basically that's it. So nothing special. And after I think Wednesday, I think TradeAway is not even letting you choose the old contract. So it's going to be automatically driven to the new contract anyways. But when do we switch? Tomorrow. Officially, we switch tomorrow. But the volume is now bigger on the new contract. According to TPT rules. I don't know how TPT is switching. I really don't know. Tomorrow should be, everybody should be switching. All the prop firms by tomorrow on Wednesday. So, that's a good question. Unfortunately, the Twitter support is just nowhere to be found these days. So, that's an excellent question. I'd like to ask them too. But, yeah. Okay, so far going sideways here. Let's look at the bigger picture on the 15-minute. Try to push it higher. It didn't go through. And so far, that's it. Bit of a sideways action maybe today, ahead of FOMC, I guess. No, they're not canceling, but obviously the old contracts are expiring on Wednesday, tomorrow. I didn't know about canceling accounts. I didn't know about anything like that. That's actually new. I did not hear anyone being canceled for trading on the old contract, not just from Take Profit Trader, from anywhere. So hopefully nothing like that happens. Okay, so seems a little bit weak here. Nothing really moving. There's a low down there, by the way. At 9:15, it might want to sweep that. We don't know that yet, if that's the goal or not, but it could be. I don't know. I don't know. This is something new from YouTube. Something new. I'm not doing it. It's some YouTube chat thing. I have no idea what is happening with the chat. It's something YouTube related stuff. I don't know. Basically, everybody's collecting XP points for viewing and chatting or something. I don't know. Nikolai, hello. Gabriel, the Dr. Shuttle Show. Here for the wins. All right. Well, so far, just, you know, hovering here at the open and trying to figure out where this one might go. Quite an interesting start of the day. Maybe this sideways action is going to go all the way until 11. What a day. Right, right. So the high is 123. Actually, I'm going to check the high on the mini. The high on the mini 122.25. $122. Interesting. Interesting. Nice rejection from this area. Nothing really is happening. Could this be just a sideways market for today? I really hope not. Obviously, there are some targets on the upside. Lasciare di cantare. Oh man, what a day it will be. That would take a lot of time. I mean, tomorrow until FOMC, everything is just gonna go sideways. I think the market wants to see some moves until then, so something should be happening. And as I said, I really like the 123 as the 15-minute zone high. Let's just put it like that. But we'll see. But if it starts to go down, obviously we have another place to go. Oh my gosh. What was this? This was a nice sweep. What a sweep, man. What a sweep. A nice little sweep of liquidity. And actually there is one more level, yeah, down there at okay, so this was this low. Okay, so this has been swept. Kind of wondering if it wants to sweep the low of this area, which is at maybe not. Now on the 1 minute there is this small zone down here. No, not on the 1 minute. Come on, which level was that? There was one here. I knew I saw something somewhere. I think this one. Yeah, so the low is 35. I don't know if the target is to sweep that level or not. For a second, it seemed like that it wants to do it. Maybe it's not going to do it. And it did. Okay, so this was the zone down here. A minor one. We're going through that. I wasn't really paying too much attention to this one, but... And now we still have the Asia low and this here, well, almost before 7 a.m. I'm going to keep on waiting in case if this one just wants to turn around to the upside. That would be interesting to see. Any other level here? Nothing really. I still like the highs at 123. If I take a trade, I'll let you guys know, but 23. Nothing here, nothing there. There is one more at 914, but it has to be a real strong displacement to the downside if it wants to go there. It has to go below 22K if I want to target the 914. Otherwise, I'm not really interested in that zone. Buy low, sell high. Yeah, I mean that would be the normal case. I mean, sometimes the buy high, sell low thing can work out for some people, but who knows? All right. Well, that is it. Checking the 5 minute, nothing. 15 minute, nothing. Nothing down there that I like. So this was a nice sweep or manipulation, and now if the distribution would start around 10 a.m., we could go up there. There is definitely liquidity above those levels at 123, 130. Watching this gap here. Which one is the new hype, the first fair value gap? Where is it? I think it's here. That small one. Yeah. This small one is the first presentation gap that everybody loves so much. Okay, I entered to a small long position based on momentum, really, and the fact that we could inverse this. I actually, it was a little bit early. It was an aggressive entry on my end. I should have waited to close above the 70, but I just entered with the market entry. Maybe I should have waited. I know. I kind of anticipated that we should be closing somewhere above the 70. If not now, then maybe on the next candle, and then pushing higher. It's a very risky trade. It's a very risky trade, and I'm willing to close it somewhere around 35, 33. Don't really like it. Oh man, I thought that we'll see an aggressive expansion higher to create an inversion gap. Maybe I was a little bit too early. My target is 120, actually 119.75. I want to see the top of that zone. Oh man, it doesn't look good now. Yeah, it's melting down. Okay. That's just another example that we should be waiting at the sidelines. Oh man. Still in the trade, but you guys can. Oh, you guys don't see it. Sorry. Here's the trade. So I'm looking for that zone high up there, but I really don't like the way it moves. I just don't. We'll see. We shall see. Use indicators and some of the rate of use conviction, like, oh yeah, definitely. Use that. Use that. So I'm looking for that zone high. It's a bit of an aggressive thing to do. Maverick, hodl, you know, hold the door. The mini, the high is 22.50. The micro is 123. I want to get out a few ticks earlier, so my exit is... Actually, I'm going to modify, if it goes up there, I'm going to modify it to 19.50. Come on, baby. Push it. Just a little bit more. Come on, you can do it. You have to do it, baby. Come on. Just a little bit more. Come on. I know it wants to reprice some levels there, but I mean, we still have time until the 10 a.m. session. I know that. Good call. Hello. Yeah, Troy, the London trade was awesome. Now, this trade is super aggressive and high risk. It's very high risk trade, this one. I'm looking for the zone high up there and to go through and maybe pick up some liquidity on the upside there. It doesn't look good, to tell you. I was expecting faster moves here, but it's just struggling. Filkos, what? But I didn't care yesterday. What do you mean? Oh, come on. Well, I guess we have to wait for the 10 a.m. session. Frexy, hello. What's happening? You wasn't care if you... I see. If you lose or not. Well, we're in it for the fun, you know. We're here to have fun. That's what we're doing. I see. Well, you know, basically that's a good thing. If you can detach yourself from being emotional in trading, then basically that's a half win. Yeah, or you're already a half winner. What is going on, NQ? Come on. Still less than 5 minutes to go for the new 10 a.m. Oh man, this trade. Okay. Having lunch now, nice. Oh, nice. Some vitamin D. Awesome. Let's go. That's the trader life, Philcos. That's the trader life. Whoa. 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 Oh. Look at this. You fade me. Okay. Oh, come on. Just a little bit more push. We need more push. Let's go. Let's go. We need that. We need that push. Let's go. Thank you, Abundance Protocol. It's not over until it's not over. I'm gonna copyright that sentence. It's not over until it's not over. So we've seen many things happening around NQ nowadays. So Gabriel is not even surprised anymore. He just takes it as a natural thing, you know. Oh my gosh. We need to have a party if this one goes up there. Come on, baby. Just a little bit more, baby. Come on. Oh, that sounds a little bit weird. AD, the noise make me awake. All right. We need that push, baby. Come on. A little bit higher. That's it. Oh my gosh, we need to do the OnlyFans page, right? We might gonna be crying in about 10 minutes or 5 minutes or less if it turns around. Still 1 minute and 30 seconds. Well, sometimes it does, Troy. You know. Come on, let's pray together. Praise Michael Huddleston, the ghost in the machine. Come on. And I'm telling this to the market makers. Switch to a different stream. You know. Shenanigan. We're just praying here. As traders pray. In 30 seconds, all hell is gonna break loose, and we'll see how the trade is gonna go. Harshit booked another 500. This guy just comes in here, rubs his nose like I just made a few hundred, and he just walks away like Clint Eastwood in the sunset. That's what Harshit is doing. Not too much momentum, yeah, that's true. But congratulations, nice profits there. Here we go, 10 a.m. Jesus, holy baby Christ. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm holding my breath. What is going on? Oh no, NQ, come on. You need to go over that. Come on. I just emailed upstairs to the big chief. Okay. Okay, thank you, Zoltan. Thank you. Thank you. Well, oh no. NQ, come on. What is going Well, we had a good time together. I enjoyed it. Not much we can do now. Four-hour top wick, man. Damn. What did the mini do here? It didn't go up. The mini didn't make it up there, man. I'm sad. I'm just sad. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay. Well, we tried. Flawless trader. The day so far is good because we're having some super awesome people like you in the stream, in the chat. Trading wise, it's just, you know, cup and handle maybe. I don't know where you guys seeing these. I mean, I think I see, but this cup and handle stuff is getting more and more interesting because I know many of you guys are using it. You're Dave Trader. Oh, I see. You're an OG there. Okay. Hey. Hey, Dave. Yeah, I remember. We were so close, man. Enricos is saying these longs will come eventually. Well, I guess we'll see. We're right above it. Yeah. I know. Up 4.6k on your XFA. Get out of here. 6.5k payout from Top Step. Man, I don't even know what to say. You the man. That is like, wow. Inverse head and shoulders? Maybe. Maybe. Oh man, NQ. Why you're doing this to us? Oh, Jesus, baby Christ. Okay. It's just not good. All right. It is what it is. We tried. We tried. As Methodical Man is saying, we gave the old college try, right? That's what happened here. Hold on, I need to check something. Just a second. Let's wait for this. I just have to send a quick text message. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm here. Allocation with top step. Oh wow, 750k. That is wow. That is wow. That is super awesome. And you want some bonding time. Oh yeah, it wants. Yannick's, good to see you back. Yeah, let's see what's happening here. I checked all time frames on the daily. Is shit. Yeah, it's consolidation. Yeah, that's all we have right now. Just consolidation, unfortunately. I haven't really checked into oil lately, like what's happening there. 12 months since started trading, almost recovered. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome, Harshit. Congratulations. Tuition is paid back, you know. I mean, has been recovered. The first 5 minute candle. Oh yeah, we had that. Let's see how this is gonna go. June. Oh my god, I have to update the promotion in the with TRADEIFY. The current code is June. I don't have a custom code. I always have to go with the actual codes. So if you would like to support me with TRADEIFY, click on my link and use the current code, which is June. I always have to update this. They're not giving me a custom code. I have to change the banner as well. I'm gonna do it after the stream. Come on, NQ. Just a little bit of a push there. Come on, baby. Come on, we need to push it. Let's go above the 20. Oh, man. Oh boy, this is just too much to take, you know. This is just... Look at this. We are standing relentlessly here like a rock. Rock hard. As the mountains, you know. Standing still, standing here, rock hard. You know, nothing is gonna get in our way. We're embracing those moments of victory and everything. Let's go. Is renewed then the account balance because exactly. Yeah. If you're in drawdown, usually. Are you freaking kidding me, NQ? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Go. We need this W. We need this W, man. Gabriel can't even look anymore. Everybody. Oh my god. It's just too much to take. Breathe, everybody, breathe. Woo! Sensational feeling took me over. I just can't stop winning.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock. Our essence unbreakable.
Exactly.
This feeling is a testament to your dedication and skills. One that can drive you to push your limits and achieve greatness. Embrace these moments.
Embrace these moments.
For they represent the exhilaration of being in complete control. Unleashing your full potential and achieving your gaming dreams.
All right. This was wow. And by the way, the next target is still there at the 5-minute CB up there. What a day, man. Oh my gosh. What a day. You used to lose, now it's only wins. Oh man. Long hit TP, you're done. Yeah, that's I mean, I don't even know. So we were calling out this level very good, and if you're asking me what was the reasoning behind this level, this was the reasoning behind it. If you go to the 15-minute chart, these two bullish candles were my reasons to do it. It's actually a London high as well, so quite simple to say, and also a bearish order block or supply zone. And now we're heading into the 5-minute CB up there. These are my reasons, these two bullish candles, that I wanted this to push higher, and that's it. We talked about this in the London stream. Went higher. It was a nice trade. It was a nice trade, but it was definitely a little bit of a slow one. Did you add on that? No, I did. I didn't add to it. I did not. But I made like, I don't know, almost a little bit over 400 something on it. But I did not add to it. Maybe I should have. But anyway. You know, the problem is right now is that I don't know what to go for now. What level should I trade? Because here, if I look to the left for yesterday's PM session, nothing here. It's just it's nothing. It's just a bunch of crap here in the PM session. Nothing. Let me just check the highs. Actually, I have to check the 1 minute. Nothing there. Nothing. Okay. There is nothing. Nothing to go for on the upside. I don't like it. There's no level. Nowhere. Obviously, I think it wants to go higher, by the way. In the big picture, I think it just wants to make new highs because NQ is... That's what NQ does. NQ is just going up, you know. It's just not going down. But... It will make a high of day in a few hours. I think so too, Enrico, especially because ES... Look at ES on the bigger picture, on the 4-hour and on the daily. Look at the daily on ES. I think ES is the one that drives here. Look at the daily chart on ES from February 21. So the 21st of February. There's a daily fair value gap. That's where ES wants to go, in my opinion. As long as ES wants to push into that daily fair value gap, NQ is just going to stay bullish. Because I think it's ES. That's the one that's moving the market, really. I think this is the driver here. And NQ is just shotgun. And NQ just follows. And in the big picture, let's just switch to mini because there's nothing special here on the mini. I use it for charting the mini. So if I look at the daily chart on the mini, almost we took up this. Okay, never mind. Anyway, as I said, as long there's nothing really here. These highs are not that super awesome. Not even completely relatively equal on the daily chart on the NQ. But since as I showed you, ES wants to go there, NQ is going to stay bullish. That's what I think. In the big picture, obviously not just maybe today, but throughout the rest of it, lots of things is gonna happen with the FOMC. I don't even know, but maybe Theo, maybe they want to price in everything, but for ES, there's still a way to go. I don't think that ES is gonna make this today. So, okay, we tapped into that 5-minute CB beautifully, and now we're moving down there. So yeah, harsh. It might break the all-time high. I don't know. It has to be something about the rate cuts. Obviously, their Powell has to say something about that. 30-minute fair value gap above that needs to be cleared. Tapped it in the third time. Really? There's a 30-minute. I never really look at the 30. Don't ask me why. Yeah, here it is. And it's a flat candle, I think, right? Yeah, flat candle, 22,150. It's a flat candle up there. That's a good, I think that's actually a good level. I'm going to put a line there. Thank you for noticing me. There's nothing special against the 30-minute. In my end, I just don't look at it, I guess. Maybe I should. So that's the 30-minute. Let's go to the 15-minute. Yeah, flat candle. That's a good target. So now we have a pullback. This is a 5-minute CB. Right here, and just above the CB at 22,150 on the micro, there's the 30-minute flat candle. I have to check it on the mini as well. Here it is, 149.50. Okay, so that's the new level, 149.50. Thank you for noticing me that. I'm gonna set this to 49.50 because that's closer on the mini. I'm always going with the closest level. So 149.50. Flat candle. Okay. We'll see. Oh, man. What is wrong with my... 5,000 tick chart. I don't really check the tick charts, to be honest. Actually, I never check the tick charts, but I know it's a very useful tool to trade with. Tick charts are good, actually. Oh. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of promotions, MyFundedFutures is having a buy one get one for free promo. So if you buy an evaluation account, and And if you pass the evaluation account, you get an extra evaluation account for free. So double the chances to getting funded. So an extra free evaluation account if you pass the first one. And you get a standard 6% discount currently. So get it. New users get a 50% discount on MyFundedFutures. And yeah, it's a great deal, I think. Okay, seems like we're moving higher. Harshit is long from 110. Good area. Waited for a pullback. Nice. I'll see. Good to see you. Hey. Yeah, especially when the market is not really moving, the tick charts are very, very helpful. I know that. I know that those are very helpful. Not Faber. Yeah, we had a nice trade earlier. We were going for the zone at 22,123. My TP was at 119.50. So we had a nice trade from down here. I was a little bit aggressive here and I entered there. And we traded a long position up until there. It was a little bit frustrating because it started to drop, but eventually it went to TP. So took that one too. Hey, awesome, awesome. That's cool. I'm happy about it. Not Faber is in a sell position. Okay, okay. Let's see. Well, there could be some good targets on the downside. I mean, definitely I'm not gonna ruin the fun. There is a not too perfect order block here and one there on the 5 minute. Yeah, just above 22k. We might go back down to the 22k. Who knows? You know, we tapped this order block once on the 5 minute. It's not a perfect one. Well, actually, it's definitely not a perfect one. There's just a small, tiny liquidity here, but it's actually, it fits the criteria. But let me get this off. So this here could be a possible demand zone on the 5 minute. But I'm not saying we're definitely going there, but it's a good target. And there's another one right below that. Actually, we have multiple ones. There's another one here. And there's another one down here. Oops, sorry. Right here. So multiple zones. And we have a nice one, a textbook beautiful one, I would say. Is that on the 5 minute? That's a 15 minute, I think. Yeah, that's a 15 minute. Sorry, not 5 minute. 15 minute. Bullish order block here. So we have some zones on the downside. If it wants to go, we're going to be ready for it. The 5 minutes so far is not showing any sign of structure shift. We do have that flat candle up there. Could be a drawn liquidity. If it breaks the level higher than 115, we might see a potential continuation to that 149, but I don't know how much time do we, yeah, it might go. D-Pain is in sell too. Okay, let's see. I'm wishing you good luck with it. 5 mini. Wow. Yeah, maybe. All right, I'm praying for you guys. I'm praying for you guys. We need that area to be taken out down there. And by the way, 930 first fair value gap is here. So let me just extend this. This would be the first presentation gap. I know everybody loves this. First fair value gap. I'm just gonna put this here. And this is technically, by the way, a 1 minute zone. So the way might be clear to go down to 85 at least. Let's hope you guys make it there. So there's a 5 minute zone. And I need to, what is this level here that I have? Okay, it's not important. I'm just gonna delete this. Was that the Asia low? I think that was the Asia low. Okay. Anyway, we don't need that anymore. I'm just gonna keep this for later when I do the analysis. On the 1 minute, we did see market structure shift here. Here, sorry. And here as well. So multiple shifts to the downside. It could be good for like a short-term target at least. To go down into this area at 85. A plus, nice. Okay. If you have an this was basically like if you entered somewhere around here in this area, you know, that's a good zone to enter. Small little push here. Let's hope for you guys that it's not gonna be a strong one. You're not break even until 69. Oh, okay. Well, let's hope it will drop. Smash the like. Hey, shenanigan, what's happening? Okay, so far hovering around here. Okay. Did your trade hit this morning? Yeah. It was a perfect trade. We entered to a sell somewhere. I don't even know. We took out Asia high, and I entered somewhere around. So what happened in the London session? I closed it manually here. So I entered here. It went against me. I got crazy. I closed it manually. And then I saw the drop again, and I re-entered again. So small loss there, but I entered to the second trade, and I was keep holding it until we were hitting the 5-minute order block or demand zone down there. So it was a nice win. It was a nice win overall. Oh wow, look at it go. Look at it go. You guys are printing money. How do I connect with you for the Discord mod? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna I have an email. It's on my YouTube, but I can type it in, and I need to get the details. Let me see. From the guy who put the Discord together. Oh my god, look at the sell. Look at this. Congratulations, guys. So you can send me an email anytime. And obviously I have to connect with the guy who created the Discord, because the one who created the Discord and put in some perks and features, he said he's not available to be a mod. And obviously when you do a free Discord, the problem is that time after time there's going to be bots or toxic people or just people who are I'm sorry to say this, but scammers who are selling all kind of crypto stuff or whatever is going to be in that Discord. And we we need to be careful. Obviously we can put out some rules, but that's not going to stop those individuals pouring in, even with some bots, and taking advantage of maybe some good people in the chat, and maybe even sharing some material that I don't want there to be shared. Okay, and these are the stuffs or things that we need. I don't have the time and the energy to after the streams to sit down and scroll all the way in the free Discord up and down to see what was the chat about, and because it's just too much time and energy, I can't focus on trading, streaming, being a mod on Discord, and all this stuff is too much, and I still need to edit videos, so that's another thing. I need to do everything. Fraxi cashed on the short. Congratulations. Yeah, this was actually a textbook short, by the way, if you're using ICT setups, the 2022 entry. This was technically a valid one, even if you entered up there, or even in the second place here. This was a good one. If you're still in it, then that's good too. Ah, nice, D-Pain. Okay, you took the 106 sell. Nice, congratulations. You guys should be securing some profit. Hey, Nikolai, congrats. Nice move, guys. Nice trade. Look at that. Now it's repricing here. It might even want to go through down to that 70 level. How far is that, by the way? Do you guys think it wants to break that low right there? Maybe it wants to. Who knows? If not, then not. I mean, quite interesting how it didn't really go. Below that area. Anyway. So if I anticipate that this is a zone here, looking at these candles, then maybe it can continue lower to take out that level, but it's just I entered to a small short in a different account, on another account, a very small short from 94.50. Here's the trade. I might gonna kill this one if it starts to go up there again. I'm just trying to look at this zone, like, is it want to go through, maybe break the low there. So it's just a very small trade. I'm not gonna be all over the place if it goes the opposite way. I'm just kind of curious if it wants to break below the 70s, that's all. Gold is tanking. Wow, then NQ should be popping higher, right? Now this is the interesting thing, that if gold is tanking, why NQ is not going? Okay, so I'm still in that short, small one. Again, maybe I'm just gonna put it to I'm not gonna put it to break even yet. Yeah, so I was thinking if it wants to break that level, but it might not gonna do it. Didn't go back to the first gap, and now it's going back to my entry. But again, maybe I would call this as a probe trade. This is not an A++ setup. Just kind of curious if it wants to go for it. Because we still have time in the kill zone, in the silver bullet hour, you know, the silver bullet hour. Okay. We're almost back. Okay, we're back to the first fair value gap. Okay, I sold 2 micros from this. Just wanted to make sure that it's okay. Putting the rest to break even. And that's it. As I said, I'm just trying to figure out if this one wants to go through. Small trade. Very, very small trade. It might just pop higher. I want to see if the zone gets broken. Down here at the 70s. We might see the pop right now. Yeah, that's what I was not saying I was afraid of. But if the first fair value gap is going to hold this area and it's going to act as support now, there's definitely something in this first fair value gap theory, because as far as I checked it, this could act up as a very strong support or resistance zone. That's what I've seen so far. Okay, almost out of the rest of the position at break even, but we'll see. It's not dropping yet. Joseph, I have 3 funded futures network account, but left and I'm up over $400 on each one. Is that considered good? Of course, 400. That is awesome. Come on, Joseph, congratulations. Yeah, this is just I'm calling these trades probe trades, like when you send in a probe just to see, just to get the feeling of what the market is doing. Unfortunately, I mean, I did a partial down there. If it pops higher, then at least I know, okay, now we'll know that maybe we can be expecting a continuation or expansion higher. Maybe not, hopefully not for you guys who are holding the short positions, but that's why I call these trades probe trades, to see how it's reacting. Okay, so now it's pushing, closed higher, I think. Yeah, it closed higher than this swing, so it could be a reversal because of this first fair value gap here. Rejection just happening. So you could be utilizing this first gap as a point of rejection. I'm not saying that now it's going to skyrocket, but it definitely, you need to consider this one as a possibility. Actually, I'm just a little bit interested to take a long position now. A small, very small long position. Holding it until, yeah, maybe there. I might going to take a small long position on this one. All right, took the long. I took the long position. I want to see it go down to sorry, go up. I want to see it go up 139 maybe. 130. What if I leave it on 147? 144. Why not? You know, 144. Okay, for the rest of the AM session, maybe, if it wants to. If not, then who knows? If you're asking why I did not wait for this fair value gap, this is the kind of aggressive entry which sometimes I do take on a reversal. So this fair value gap, for now, it has not been repriced. But if we have a bearish candle on a bullish reversal, or bearish candle closing like this, I just sometimes, if I want to be real aggressive, I just enter with the market order at the close of the candle. Now, obviously, if it can go down and pick up orders from this gap, that's no problem. I'm okay with the drawdown. I'm perfectly okay with the drawdown. But you know, when volume kicks into the market, and maybe I'm expecting like a strong move, then in many cases, except for this one, I think in many cases these first gaps here, or this gap, just gonna be left untouched, and usually in that case I'd like to see a strong move to the upside. So I'm okay with this, and so kind of curious how this is gonna go. I see some potential in this to push higher, but I think even if this trade is gonna go, and there you go, it's picking up orders, there you go, now it's repriced that gap. Even if this trade would go up, in that scenario, I'm expecting this to be a slow grind now, especially after, you know, this, we're getting to the end of the silver bullet hour soon. And as we approach here to the lunch hour, as we're going to 12 p.m., then I would say that it could be slowing down, maybe consolidation, but nevertheless, there's a potential for this. You know why? Because ES is going higher. That's why I'm a little bit more like bullish biased. $3. Hey, that's okay, Joseph. No problem with that. But if it goes down, I'm okay with that too. That's why it was a good thing I had that probe trade. Covers some of my losses at least. Still in bearish fair value gap. Yeah, that's true. Not favor. That's true. That's true. We were up 2. My phone. Now it was break even. You got out at break even. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Well, it's, you know, break even is actually winning. So, sorry, just a quick phone call here. My gosh, the trade is gonna go against me. No hard feelings on this trade. It happens. Yeah, it seems like yeah, it just wants to break that zone, I think, on the downside. Still holding, yeah. No, not winning yet. I was actually just put on, I put on a very small trade to see if it wants to continue higher, and that's it. But I think it might want to break that zone lower. Yeah, well, greed is always with us. Sometimes greed is good. Sometimes greed is maybe not the one that not the thing that we're looking for. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Well, I don't like the way it looks like. So this might not be the trade I wanted to get into, but hey, it's all right. Little paper cut, that's what I'm gonna say. And yeah, we have the macro, right? We are in the macro time right now, which is gonna last for another at least 15 or 16 minutes. Not much is happening, right? Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna go into the sideway movement mode here. Okay, it's going down. Okay. Almost that from this trade. Maybe it wants to break that zone on the downside at the 70. Okay, I closed down my trade here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at that spike. It's a good thing I closed it down. Wow. Okay. So we destroyed this zone again. I was a little bit like, we should go up there. We should go up there. But obviously, this macro, this really did the move. Yeah, the price action right now is definitely ruthless. But hey, it was a small one. I don't care about it. It's okay. Actually, now if we have a clean move to the upside, maybe we can try to take another position. On the other hand, well, let's just keep an eye out for this. And by the way, how did I not see this? There was a 5-minute fair value gap here. Boom. Perfect reaction on that 5-minute gap to shift to the downside. Now, if this was a fake out, or not fake out, but yeah, basically a liquidity sweep, you can still go. Huh. Picked up liquidity there. It could be going lower. Does this really want to go lower? I need to watch the Higher time frames here on the 15-minute, 5-minute zone, 5-minute there. And there's a 15-minute down there. And we have a new week opening gap high and low. What is ES doing? ES also pulling back from up there. I just think that, you know, by this hour the main move has happened. Maybe the PM session, I don't know, will show something. I'm gonna still be watching that 149.50 up there. Oh, one tick away. Oh, not favor. Oh, man. Okay, we're picking up a fair value gap here. Yeah, it did go for the zone low. Look at that. That's why I'm saying these zones are meant to be destroyed. If there's a valid one and we are in the main hour of trading, that these zones are usually getting destroyed. And again, we are facing the dilemma of should we go long here? Maybe. We're not gonna go long. We're not. Yeah, just be careful there, not favor. I'm not gonna add. Picked up liquidity. Seems like it might want to drop lower. I'm not jumping into any other position. So far, I'm green on the MyFundedFutures funded accounts. I am break even on a Bulenox account. I didn't do too much today. I passed the DAYTRADERS funded account today, or evaluation. I need to put on a trade. At least one of my Apex accounts I wanted to put on a trade. Maybe even a scalp trade. I don't know. If it drops, stopped out. Oh yeah. And this is always happening. Like puts you out at break even and then keeps dropping. I'll hope it's not gonna happen now. Okay. Oh man. Look at this. What is going on? The zone is holding. Actually, let me get this out there. First fair value gap. Look at the reaction on the first fair value gap, by the way. Huh. Interesting, right? Look at it. Here, 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 and here. Now this is very interesting. That's why the first fair value gap has some extra something. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, now I'm a little bit interested to take a trade. A little bit. Why do I feel like that this is gonna go? Micros. Do I want to jump in? Do I want to jump in? I took a long position on one of my Bulenox accounts. I guess I'm gonna hold it for later. And we'll see how it goes. Small position again. My target would be 144.50 on the Bully there. Yeah, let's go. Natasha, welcome. Good to see you. Damon, what up? Hey, did you take any trade? Yeah, I took a very good long position. That was awesome. And then a small win on a short, and then a small loss on a long position here. So basically a break-even situation here. But we had a very nice trade up into the zone high. And now I just took another trade, but a small one, just to see if we want to go up to that 5-minute CB. So I'm just curious if we can target that flat candle up there at 149.50 on the mini. Zacromancer, hello. 22.75. Ah. Kind of an interesting scenario here. 144. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sign off because I'll be at MyFunded TV in about 23 minutes. And I need to make some phone calls. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, as usual, for the London session and for New York too. So thank you, everybody, for watching. If you would like to join into MyFunded TV, I'll be there in about 23 minutes. Yeah. And if you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use my code TomSabo, as you can see it up there. Super easy, the same code at these prop firms. I highly appreciate if you will. Makes the show rolling, and I can fuel up my BMW, you know. But thank you so much. There is no link. If you type in to YouTube MyFunded TV or MyFundedFutures TV, you're gonna find it. So I'll be there in about 22 minutes. So thank you so much for the support. I wish everybody good luck for the rest of the day. If you don't see each other, I'll be back tomorrow for London. All right. God bless you all. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers.